Well, Kate Jones is Queensland's Tourism Minister. I spoke with her earlier today. Minister, tourism has been decimated in Queensland. Is the state government doing enough to ensure operators survive?
Yeah, we're working very closely with the tourism industry. Each week, both my office and Tourism Events Queensland are meeting with all of our regional tourism operators, RTO organisations from right across the state. We estimate at this stage that the industry in Queensland alone has copped a $6.5 billion hit, and it has affected around 70,000 jobs across Queensland.
The Premier has said that international tourism might be on hold for a year. When do you see domestic tourism opening up again?
Well, I, like everybody else, will await the advice from National Cabinet. I know that the Prime Minister and all Premiers are sitting down talking that through, and the Prime Minister has said that he expects in a month that we might start to see some changes in regards to how we're living now. But we know that we are in this for the long haul. For me, the number one issue confronting the recovery for tourism is having two airlines operating. If Virgin goes under, the biggest concern I have for the tourism industry is it will take us twice as long to try to get back on our feet, and we certainly won't get to the double-digit growth that we've been experiencing for the last 5 years if we go back to a monopoly in the skies.
There has been a rather lacklustre response, though, from the Commonwealth and other states to Queensland's proposed bailout package for Virgin. Do you need to rethink it?
Yeah, well, Cameron Dick is leading this work as the State Development Minister, but, you know, I think that it is incumbent on all governments to really think hard about the history of the tourism industry when we last saw the collapse of a national carrier in our country. In all the discussions I'm having with our regional tourism organisations, this is the number one issue that they are raising.
Minister, what's the future of the cruise ship industry?
Yeah, well, this is one where I think internationally cruise is going to have a very tough job and rebuilding. This, we know, is something that has grown significantly in recent years, and Queensland has benefited from having increased cruise ships coming to Queensland, both the Whitsundays, Gladstone and right up our Queensland's coastline. My feeling is that it will take time before we see this industry rebuild. 5
of these 6 coronavirus deaths in Queensland are linked to these international cruise ships. Is it still worth pursuing the Gold Coast cruise ship terminal, for example?
Well, that's a decision that has been made by the Mayor of the Gold Coast. He has just recently been elected. I'm sure that will be top of his mind. I mean, what our focus is on is ensuring that we keep as many businesses that are alive today in the tourism industry and make sure we support them and link them up to the support packages that are available so they can come out the other end.
What
clearly,
do you think?
A number of projects, well, my feeling is that a number of projects that were earmarked will obviously be delayed if demand isn't there.
Minister, thank you for your time.
Thanks, Jess.